The Baker Oil Tools Deep Set Splitter is a manufactured Level 6 multilateral system that allows two lateral wellbores to be constructed and completed back to a central main wellbore. Designed for wellbores that require high burst and collapse ratings, the Deep Set Splitter is deployed and cemented in place with the casing string. The resulting junction provides mechanical integrity and hydraulic isolation with no casing exit, no metal debris creation, and no additional cleanup trips. Let's explore the process of creating a multilateral well with the Deep Set Splitter. Once the intermediate string of casing has been set to the desired depth, drill the open hole section to the desired splitter setting depth. With the Deep Set Splitter run in on the production casing string, a leg number 1 diverter can be pre-installed, or as illustrated here, a riser diverter may be run with a tension hanger set below the mudline. The riser diverter not only diverts drilling and completion assemblies into the desired leg of the wellbore, it also is utilized to minimize the annular area for removal of the drilled cuttings and during cementing operations. Note: no preforming, reforming, or underreaming is required. The cementing process utilizes an internal string with a slick stinger, which stabs into a pack-off bushing in leg number 1 of the Deep Set Splitter to cement the junction in place. Utilizing standard and conventional cementing equipment and techniques, a cementing plug is pumped and bumps against a landing collar. Proceed with drilling out the leg number 1 shoe and then drilling to the desired depth. Next, run in the hole with the production liner and hang off in the leg number 1 casing. The Deep Set Splitter allows the running of slotted liners, conventional or expandable screens, or liner to be cemented in place as illustrated here. Again, using conventional cementing practices, cement the liner in place. Remove the packer setting dog sub from the liner packer extension and set back down on top of the extension to set the liner top packer. Pull out of the hole with the liner hanger setting string. Clean out as required. At this point, continue with the completion of leg number 1 or retrieve the riser diverter in preparation for the drilling of leg number 2. Release the tension set hanger and retrieve the riser diverter. This diverter is then adjusted at the surface to orient and locate into leg number 2 to begin the drilling process for this leg. Just as with leg number 1, leg number 2 can now be drilled to the desired depth using conventional drilling tools and technologies. Run in the hole with slotted liner, conventional or expandable screen, or standard liner cemented in place and hang off in leg number 2 of the junction assembly. Next, set the liner hanger assembly and cement in place in the same manner as was illustrated in leg number 1. With the second leg drilled and completed, the riser diverter is then retrieved from the junction in preparation for the final completion. The well may now be completed as a single commingled completion or a dual completion. The dual string completion, which is illustrated here, consists of a dual seal module and a string of tubing with seals for each respective leg of the Deep Set Splitter. Once the dual seal module has made contact with the orienting mechanism of the Deep Set Splitter, it will orient itself to align each string of tubing with seals for the appropriate legs. Both strings can be tied back to the surface or run below a dual string packer. Another alternative completion method, which provides selective access to each leg and commingled production, is to utilize the Selective Re-Entry Tool, SRT. This tool, in conjunction with the dual seal module, allows independent flow and access to each leg below the junction while permitting produced fluids to commingle at this point to the surface. For any questions or interest in Baker Oil Tools Deep Set Splitter System, contact your local Baker Oil Tools representative. You can also visit us at our website, www.multilateralwells.com. Here you can see the Deep Set Splitter System, as well as the other multilateral systems available at Baker Oil Tools. We look forward to meeting your multilateral needs now and in the future.